Hello folks, how you doing? The word we have today is forthright. Actually, we had different words and finally we ended up doing this word. But anyway, forthright, you will see this on your SAT. Right, let me give you the definition. Definition says it's an adjective. Definition says within parentheses, as you can see, of a person or their manner or speech, direct and outspoken, straightforward and honest. I always say this to my students that you always see your synonyms within your definition. So here we have 4 synonyms here, right, within the definition. Direct, outspoken, straightforward, and honest. So they are all self-explanatory, these words, right? Simple words. So similar words, this is what we have. First, we have frank. We're all familiar with this word, right? Frank. When people say, let me be frank with you, that's frank. And then you have direct. Direct, you're direct, right? And then same thing as direct, you have a straightforward. Straightforward. And then you have honest, which is more like frank, right? So honest and frank go together, then you have direct and straightforward go together, right? Then you have candid. This is another word that you will see on your SAT, candid, right? We have a great French writer, Voltaire. I believe she's from 19th century, and he wrote a novel, and the name of the novel is Candide. Candid, right? Okay, so that's candid. And open. Obviously, you're open when you're honest, frank, candid, direct, straightforward. You're open, right? You're open. And you're sincere. Because you will say something and you mean what you say, so you're sincere. Because an honest person is obviously a sincere person, right? And then you have straightforward, you can just say straight. So this straight is more like direct. So now you have direct, straightforward, straight, and you have frank, honest, candid, right? And you have open, sincere. Then you have a straight to the point. Straight to the point, direct to the point, right? You have blunt. See, blunt is like honest, right? You tell it like it is, but then again, you can be pretty insensitive when you do that, right? Blunt, right? We all know what this word is. Blunt as an English speaker. Blunt. So it's just somewhat negative, but nonetheless, it's just like open or frank, honest. And you have a plain spoken. That plain spoken is, again, it's self-explanatory. And you have outspoken. We know what that is, right? Outspoken. You go ahead and say things, right? What's in your mind, outspoken. Then you have uninhibited. Uninhibited. Right? Uninhibited. So you take out this and you take out this ed, and at the end, this word is inhibit. What is inhibit? Inhibit is the same as stop or prevent. And I can give you at least about 20 synonyms right now, and you will all see them on your SAT, right? You have impede, you have hamper, you have stymie, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of them, right? So inhibit means stop and prevent or prohibit. So uninhibited means that you're not stopping yourself from telling the truth or speaking your mind. So similar words. So you have to understand the fact that I'm going along with these synonyms, and they are, of course, I'm using them from dictionary that I use, and they are like next to each other because they belong to the same group, right? More or less. So uninhibited, next one that follows is unreserved. Unreserved. What is reserved? You make a reservation at the restaurant. The restaurant you want to go to, or you take your friends to, or your family, whatever. They reserve your table for you, right? Unreserved means what? That it's not put aside. So you're not saving anything. You're letting it all out. That's unreserved, right? And they will go with straightforward, direct, uninhibited, and outspoken. What else you have? You have no nonsense. No nonsense. Meaning what? That you speak your mind, so there's no, nothing else is involved. You just speaking your mind and telling the truth and so on and so forth. No nonsense here. Then you have a matter of fact, right? that is what? This is a matter of fact. This is what it is, right? We have tactless. I would say that's like insensitive. So now it's a negative, right? Because insensitive is what? When you're insensitive, you might hurt other people's feelings, for example, right? So it's different now in the sense that we have frank, honest, direct, and all these positive words, right? However, they are related because you will never connect frank, honest with insensitive, right? They're also two different words and they're just different, right? But now, under forthright, they are synonyms in a way, right? Because they all fall under forthright as similar words or synonyms. See, when you're frank, when you're honest, when you're direct, basically you tell it like it is, for better or worse. And by you doing that, you might hurt other people's feelings. Then you're insensitive. So you can see that relationship there. And then we have a not beating around the bush. That's the idiom we use, right? Beating around the bush. That's the you don't get to the point, you beat around the bush. So not beating around the bush. And speaking as one finds, you tell it like it is. Speaking as one finds. Explicit means clear, it's unambiguous. Then you have clear, plain, unequivocal, meaning unclear. So once again, that means clear, same thing as unambiguous. You have unqualified, that is what? Unconditional, unlimited. There is no condition. So you're not making anything conditional, you're not placing any limits, so it's unqualified. Same thing as unqualified, it's categorical, right? And then you have upfront. Opposite two words, secretive and dishonest. Those are antonyms for forthright. Thank you. Bye-bye.